morning all. So it's Wednesday the 29th of August, 11:02. I can't believe we're almost at the end of August already. How shocking is that? This year has just gone so fast. It's amazing. I haven't even started my Halloween decorations, let alone my Christmas ones. What am I going to do? Oh well, behind as always. You know me. Would I be me if I wasn't behind? I'm not sure. I never used to be behind. I started my Halloween decorations in August. No, July, because it used to take me so long. But then I did hand make everything. Whereas there's no point now because my boys are older, we don't have parties, and I've only got to worry about trick-or-treaters. So I really only have to decorate the window and the hallway, which I usually do black light so that they get to see the ghost shining and things. Nothing too scary around here though, because it's loads of little kids. I'd love to do a proper scary Halloween, but I daren't do it with the little kids here. I had a cackling it was a butler. Cackling sounds wrong because that sounds like a witch, which I did have at one point. His eyes glowed, he rocked back forward and he kind of made this noise. I didn't think it was that scary, I thought it was funny. Frightened the life out of a few kids, I had to hide it away. So, I mean, it's actually my mum's. She lent it to me. Well, tell a lie. She gave it to me to look after for her because she had nowhere to put it. And then we were like, I'm sure you've got something that I'm holding that's mine. And I'm like, I'm sure I've got something of yours too. No idea what. And neither of us could work out what it was until actual Halloween, when I was putting out all the decorations, like, the butler's my mother's. So in the end I rung her up and said I can drop it in now if you want, and she's like, nah, just give it to me next year. So she'll have that this year instead, because she doesn't mind scaring the kiddies. Where she lives, the kids are a little more hardy. They're used to scary things, shall we say. Whereas around here, they're a little more delicate around here. It tells the difference of where you grow up, I suppose. But so I can't do too scary things right now. I think when I get much older and if we ever get out of this damn place, I hope to live in a place that's got a slightly more older following, and then I'll scare the place out. That'd be so much fun. Why am I talking about Halloween? I don't know. Who cares? Halloween's coming up so soon. I'm so excited. Halloween is my favourite time of year. It is my absolute favourite. It's something I've always celebrated more than Christmas, or in my case, Yule, or the winter solstice, because I don't actually celebrate Christmas. But each year it's got less and less because the kids are growing up. Last year we barely celebrated the winter solstice. I think we had a meal together and that was it. The boys go off, they do their own thing. They don't want to hang around with good old mum and dad. And so it's become like we don't have any real family celebrations anymore. And I hate that because I really love having a good family get together. But, you know, teenagers don't want to hang around with their parents, do they? And now Reese is 19. He's already informed me already that he's not actually going to be around for Christmas. He's going to be with the person he's moving in with, which is just a landlady. It's actually the mother of one of his ex-girlfriends. That's who he's moved in with. She rents out rooms there, so he's sharing a room with some other guy. I don't know how big this room is, but they have 2 double beds in there, so it must be a big-ass room. But yeah, this woman's renting out all her rooms and doubling them up, and they both wanted double beds, so they've both taken double beds to share in there, so it must be a reasonably big room. So he's obviously got a much bigger room than we've ever had here, because none of our rooms would fit 2 double beds in it. But I think that she rents out at least 2 rooms, so there's probably at least 3 or 4 other people renting rooms there. And I'm guessing they're all having a Christmas together, rather than him coming here. He doesn't come here for Halloween, he goes out partying. Kurt, he just stays up in his room really. He doesn't do Halloween anymore. You know, which is his choice. and he doesn't really want to do anything for the winter solstice or Christmas. Often we pop up to Duncan's parents Christmas Day or Boxing Day or something to say hi, exchange presents. I don't really go to my family much. They've usually got something on for themselves. Like my twin sister will usually go to my middle brother's place and they get together, and my mum often goes over there too, or she's with my youngest sister and my oldest younger brother because he lives with her. We don't get invited to any of it. They always say, oh, it's an open house, you can always come. It's like, you have to tell us you're having something in order for us to know to turn up to something. So, yeah, we just don't get invited to family stuff, really. And we stopped inviting them over here because we invited them every year, and every year, oh no, sorry, we're busy, we're already doing this. No matter how early we invited them, there's always something going on, so they couldn't come. So we do nothing now. Me and Duncan basically pick movies, watch movies, and do nothing. Though this year will be slightly different. Even though I don't celebrate Christmas, I have a huge thing for Christmas movies. And normally I watch them all on my own because nobody else here really likes Christmas movies, and I just love them. I mean, Halloween movies are my go-to, but Christmas movies, they're so full of lovely spirit and get together and familyness, and I love it. But it turns out my nephew Mackenzie, that's the brother to Tegan who has the movie nights with me, he loves Christmas movies and he's obsessed with them as I am. So we're going to have a Christmas movie marathon. Now obviously they have school, so we're going to do it over several weekends. He's going to come here on a Friday night or something, or Saturday daytime, and we're just going to work our way for every Christmas movie we could possibly find. And it's going to be great to have someone to do it with. He's really excited about it. I'm really excited about it. So at least I get to do that this year, instead of sitting watching it all on my lonesome. But yeah, there's not much family stuff going on here anymore. I think maybe I did overkill on family stuff when we were younger. We did so much. I mean, as I said, we made all our Halloween decorations and we made Christmas decorations together, and we hung out, we played board games all day, every day, we cooked together, we done everything together with my boys, and I think they're familyed out for a few years, I think. Maybe once they get a bit older, they might want to come back and start spending some time with me, but for now I think they want to spend it with their friends, which I understand. I just feels a bit sad. 7 minutes in and I've talked about Christmas and Halloween, and I'm not even sure if I've said hi properly. Hello. Today I'm in full random mode, as you can see. No, I had a reasonably good night's sleep, which was shocking and great. I feel really good about it. There's a few more things I'd like to get done to that craft room today, but I'm waiting on one piece of furniture to go in there, and I can't move it because it's way too big for me, so I need my boys to do it. But because of where it is in the garage, there's going to be a little bit of manoeuvring, and hope and praying we don't touch Duncan's bike and break it. So I've got to wait for those two to try to manoeuvre out of the garage, over the big chest freezer, through the kitchen, through the dining area, which is our corridor, and into the conservatory. So we've got to hope they can do it, so I've just got to switch hands. I don't have the tripod with me. It is actually just over there. I just couldn't be bothered to get it because I'm lazy. But once that's done, I can really start setting up. Until the table's in there, which is the biggest piece of furniture, I can't really start setting up the rest of the units to know spacing of where everything goes. So I'm hoping I'll get that done soon. I will be doing my collab video today, so that should be out by tonight, barring any problems. Shouldn't be any problems. My laptop works wonderfully, but it depends because the internet's been a bit dodgy around here. Not my house, which used to be terribly dodgy and actually is not doing too bad since the new router, but the entire village area, we seem to be having a few outages. and problems. We haven't had any for a couple of days last night, so we might be good, but I know that every so often it just starts going haywire. I mean, we get power cuts randomly for no reason. Not just, we get them during storms, but we get them in good weather too. We've had them during the summer holidays. Don't know what's going on. We usually can tell when we've had a power cut because I'll wake up to the touch lamp being on when we always turn them off at night. A power cut causes a surge that causes our touch lamps to turn on. So, yeah, barring any major disasters, the collab video will be up to date, possibly before this one goes up, especially if I forget to do it again. Last night was a close call. I got up just before midnight, I think, so that was close. I've had a few of them. But the important thing is, it's now day 28, didn't I say? 29. God, see, terrible. I've forgotten already. And I've not missed a day within reason. One obviously went up late because of internet problems. But no, I've completely forgotten what I was saying because Duncan's just messaged on Skype and it popped down on the screen. So, no idea. Sorry. But anyway, it's a good day and I'm going to get things done. Yeah, I'm going to go because I have no idea what I was talking about. Told you, random. I'll catch you all later, so take care. Bye. Bathroom is coming along, so we've got a lot of my stuff out. All of this you will see on the collaboration video, so do check it out. We're using the windowsill, so I've got my looms up there, my bead looms. Then we've got my overlocker and my sewing machine down here. Then we've managed to lose the lead to my overlocker somewhere in the other bathroom, so I'm going to have to find it. Obviously there's my camera, my little thing. These are pink, they light up pink. There's my little extra special something. While we were cleaning, I found a beaded flower I'd made many years ago when I learned to beading. It's not particularly good, but I was still learning at the time, but I'd forgotten I had it. I'll probably take it apart now and reuse the beads. And up here we also have some more lights just to look pretty. They came from IKEA, my one and only trip to IKEA. And then I've put my inkle looms down here, and this table is holding some stuff which you'll see in the collab video, and my units, my paintbrushes. We've got the mannequins over here at the moment because none of this stuff has been moved yet, but Reese is supposed to be coming today. Once all of this is moved, the mannequins will go over in that corner, leaving space to be able to get to the doors. But I think it's coming along well. So I'm really pleased on how the craft room is coming along. I'm shattered, but I think it's getting there. And it's so nice in here. As you can see, the daylight is wonderful, so I'm hoping that will really help with filming. Hold on, I gotta sit down. Oh, that's better. This chair's not the comfiest, but it's better than no chair. I hurt bad. Me and Mally have been very busy getting this sorted. I have just filmed the collaboration video, so I'm about to edit that in a second and pop that up, so that should hopefully be up before this. But you know, it's getting there, and that's the important. Just a few more finishing touches. There's a few things that's missing. I have my origami here right beside me. This one, and I have what's called a boning tool, which is a tool that helps with the folding. It gives a sharper edge, which you really need in origami. And I can't find it. I could get one from my shop. I have 3 in stock, but I'd rather not keep taking my stock, so I need to find that one. Same with my quilling supplies, which are in this one. I actually have another crate of quilling supplies, which has actually got all my quilling paper in. Can't work out what I did with it, so that's somewhere up in the other craft room at the moment, so I'll have to find that and bring that one down, and that will go on here. But otherwise, I think it's all coming along really nicely. I'm not going to bring much more down here. I'm going to leave the spinning wheel and that upstairs, and going to leave the actual main stock upstairs, and all my yarn will stay upstairs. I might have a crate down here for yarn that I'm using at the moment. So for my actual projects, I might bring a crate or two down here for that. But that'll be it. The rest of the yarn will stay upstairs and I'll just grab it as and when I need it. It's nice to have all my tools out now. I can actually reach them. So trying to find these has always been a nightmare. I kept them in a bag, but the bag kept getting buried. So now I'll be able to access them easier. And yeah, there's a few more things, like all my scissors, they kept wandering away. So now I have a place for them. Hopefully they won't wander. So that'd be really nice. I'm saying a lot because I'm really tired. I'm supposed to be going to the gym tonight, but I've had to cancel it with Duncan because I can't do it. I overdid it again. This table behind me here was heavy. I didn't carry it in here, I'm not that stupid, but I did help Mally flip it up to the right side once we put the legs on it, and that was heavier than I was expecting. So I'm thoroughly drained. But I'm happy because I've finally getting a craft room that I really want, that I can work in again. And the fact is I needed 2 rooms. I need one for storage and one for actual working and having the stuff that I work with. There's just not enough room to have my working stuff and then my finished stuff or some base supplies all in one room. It's just not going to work, so I need the 2. Which sounds really greedy because I know a lot of people work from small cupboards. But I feel claustrophobic if I'm too crowded in a place. So having it in 2 places is giving me the much more needed air, and this room is so light and airy. It just makes you happy sitting in it. Even in the pouring rain, I'll probably record at some point. It'll be very loud, but I'll record in here because it's so relaxing. I could meditate in here in the pouring rain and I'd love it. I love it in here. It's just being surrounded by nature really, because outside, though I have a very, very tiny garden, a lot of the plants are severely overgrown and it's a mess right now, to be honest, because I can't keep up with it. Duncan can't keep up with it, and people we've asked to come and deal with it have let us down. But it means I get to see all the greenery. There's roses right outside, there's bamboo, there's a hazel tree. I'm not sure what the tree out there is. I'm not very good at knowing my trees. I know a hazel tree because I used to have one of my own that I planted myself. And then there's a whole bunch of other flowers and things out there. I don't know what they are. I'm not a gardener. I'd like to be, but I'm not. But I get to see so much loveliness instead of see that colour of the walls here? That's what the rest of the house is, that colour. So that is the colour I see all day, every day, in and out and never moving. So having all this colour and all this brightness and all this greenery is just so good. It's good for the soul. So I'm a nature person, I'm an outdoor person, but due to all my health problems now, my anxiety and my agoraphobia, I don't get outside. Whereas when I was younger, I spent all day every day outside. I only went home at night time to sleep with the kids, and then I was back up and we were out again and we walked everywhere. We walked to town, we walked to my mum's, we walked to the parks. We just went out all day, every day. Even in the rain, we went out puddle jumping. We didn't stay inside. Rain's wonderful. The only thing I ever kept us in was if it was really windy, because that could blow me and the kids over. Because I used to be tiny, so the wind did blow me over. So I've missed being outside. So just being here is just cheers me up. It's so good, and it's actually my positive for the day is being back in this room where it's just so light and sunny, and it's just wonderful. Which I know probably sounds silly and sappy to a bunch of people, but I know a bunch of you will actually understand exactly what I mean and how wonderful it is. So yeah, there's still a lot to do in here. I've got to clean up my overlocker. It's been out of use for so long in a corner I couldn't reach that it's got very dusty, so I need to clean that up. I need to wash down some of these surfaces because they're still a bit messy, but we're getting there. I mean, my table that I'm currently leaning on and my cutting mat is messy, but that won't come up. I don't know how people keep them perfectly clean. I have paint over mine, I have glue marks, I have sellotape marks, I have I said paint, didn't I? Fimo marks, it's all over the place. But I don't care. Because, you know, it's a craft room. It's supposed to be messy, within reason. One thing, none of it comes off on the projects I'm working on. That's all that matters. I put down extra covers if I need to, so that nothing will get dirty. But it's all good. So, and hopefully now I'm out here, light will be better. I won't be fighting light. I can video for longer. Well, I say longer. My battery only lasts an hour on my camera, but I'm going to set up the laptop in here with the webcam when I'm doing double filming, so that hopefully the light's better in here, and we're not chasing the light in the what should be the dining room, kind of my study. So it shouldn't be too bad. There's plenty enough room on here to set up my 5D paint. I'm going to transfer over here in a minute. And I should have plenty of room to put the laptop and the camera on and get all set up. It would be so much easier because there's a bigger table. And the fact that this table, it actually extends. So if worse comes to worse, I pull out the 2 units beside it and extend the table. So yeah, it's all good. Right, I'm going to go because I need to eat. I possibly need to sleep. But yeah, I've had a good day so far. A very tiring day, but a good day because I'm finally getting things sorted and I'm loving it. So I will catch you all later. You take care. Bye. Hi all. So it's 6 minutes past 7 on Wednesday the 29th. I'm shattered. I've just put the collaboration video up. Collaboration video has gone up with everyone's links and everything. Hopefully I didn't forget anyone. So hopefully everyone's going to watch that. I'm not doing any more on the craft room tonight because I can't. I'm not doing anything else anymore. Today is now officially over for me. I am going to sit here and watch the Great British Bake Off, and play some computer games. What is with my speaking? You won't believe that I used to be able to say tongue twisters, and I used to be able to say them super fast. I was the best in my year at school at saying them. I used to speak so fast that my twin sister used to have to translate for me to the teachers because I spoke so fast they couldn't understand me. It took years to get me to slow down. So if anyone thinks I speak fast now, they haven't got a clue. But yeah, pronunciations have got worse and worse over the years. But oh well, never mind. Most of you get what I mean anyway. You don't care that I get it wrong, do you? You can see the computer and my phone in my glasses. Yeah, so there's not really much else to report. So I'll check in a bit later, just in case anything comes up. Duncan's not home yet. I don't think we're doing anything, but he's on the early train. We were going to go to the gym, but I've overdid it today, so we're going to go to the gym tomorrow instead. And I won't be doing a load of craft room stuff tomorrow. I will do some stuff getting sorted, but there'll be no moving of big furniture and that this time around. It's only just sorting out boxes and things, so it's going to be less strain. But I'm so excited to have that room. I've put some photos up. Some of you have probably seen them already. I know I've had a few likes and comments on Instagram and Facebook and that for them, so thank you. It really is a nice room, I tell you. It's lovely in there. It makes in here look really awful now. And that light is really yellow today. Does anyone else think everything's really yellow today? I don't know. It's all blown out. I don't know what's going on. But maybe it's because I've got used to filming in there and that brightness that I didn't need the lights for. Already got used to it. I don't know. I've obviously filmed the collaboration in the new room. And I will from now on film my actual vlogs in that room. I will keep... Okay, let's try that again. I will film my actual episodes in that room. So my craft and chat updates, my 5D painting chats, all that sort of stuff will be done in that room now. The daily vlogs, if I keep it up, will just be wherever I am. which will probably be more often in that room than in here now, but we'll see. Because I am tempted to keep the daily vlogs up. I've actually enjoyed it. And I fancy doing a little game, either at the end of my vlogs, or do a whole separate series of them. I was thinking of doing some of my photos, but getting zoomed right in and seeing if you could guess what they are. And then I tell you whether you're right and show the actual picture the next day, or at the end of the week or something. And maybe if enough people take part in the guessing, maybe I'll give a prize away once a month or something for them, whoever guesses the most or something. I don't know. Is anyone interested in that sort of thing? I like puzzles and things, so I find it really good fun to try to work out what things are when they're zoomed up. But I thought about doing that sort of thing, and maybe some puzzles and riddles and things, just to make my channel more fun and more like me, including the puzzles and riddles. So, is anyone interested in that sort of stuff? Let me know if you are. Well, I mean, let me know if you're not, so that I know not to bother. But I think it might be a little bit of fun. But whether there be part of the daily vlogs or a separate thing, I don't know. What do you reckon? Or am I just barking up the wrong tree and nobody's interested in that sort of stuff and it's just me and I'm crazy? I don't know. I'll catch you later anyway. I'm going to go and watch the Great British Bake Off so that I can try not to see any spoilers, because I already caught one spoiler, so I know Star Baker this week before I even watched it, so I've got to keep on top of it in case I accidentally see who goes out, because it was in the Twitter feeds. And it's like, oh, I should have known not to look really, but I forgot. I'm going to go. I'll catch you all later. Take care. Bye. Hi all. So it's 9:44 on Wednesday the 29th, and I'm going to call it quits and go to bed. I played some games. Duncan's actually attempting to complete a puzzle that I was doing and having a little trouble with. It's one of those ones where you got to fit all the pieces into the board, but they're different coloured and you can't have any of the colours touching. And they're all different shapes and sizes, so it's been a little bit of a challenge, but it's pretty because it's flowers. Yeah, I haven't really done much this evening. I've just been relaxing after a hectic day. So that's about it. So I think I'm just going to say night all. So I hope you've had a lovely day and the rest of your week is good as well. I don't know what the weather's like, I've not looked. But I'll catch you all tomorrow. So take care. Bye.